My peoples, my peoples. Good morning, my peoples. It's your main man, RPG. That name stands for the rugged prophetic ghost of alienation. We live in this world, we're not of this world. This world is not our home. The rugged prophetic ghost, or RPG. If you know anything, RPG is a rocket propelled grenade launcher. But in the spiritual battle, where we wrestle not against flesh and blood, against principalities, RPG is a rugged prophetic ghost. Because though we live in this world, we do not wage wars. This world does. The weapons that we fight with, are not the weapons of this world. On the contrary, our weapons in alienation, our weapons, like the two-edged sword, our weapons have divine power to demolish strongholds. So we've been teaching generations after generation over the past 20 years how to claim, train, do target practice, and then successfully utilize divine weapons to demolish demonic strongholds. So there's two key divine weapons that somehow our people have lost the ability to wield, and so they've lost their power. When you lose the ability to wield the divine weapon of the double-edged sword, the mother tongue, not any tongue, not the dead languages of Greece, not the dead languages of Latin, German, not the dead languages of the Hebrews or the Sumerians or the Babylonians or the Egyptians, not any of the dead languages on the earth. No, the mother tongue. Once you learn how to wield the mother tongue again, the mother tongue goes hand in hand with the redemption song. The redeemed sing a song that no man can sing. When Mary Magdalene came in with the alabaster box and broke the alabaster box and cleaned the master's feet with her tears, the high and puffed up and high and mighty, the supposed pious, the supposed to be righteous of the day, the supposed to be spiritual leaders of the day, the wannabe moral authority. Y'all gotta listen to me. The masquerade, the spiritual masquerade, the fake elders came and rebuked her, said it was inappropriate, the behavior, and the creator of heaven and earth silenced the rebuke. Just like he silenced the rebuke before when they wanted to stone the same woman when they were fornicating with her. Now she has changed her life because she took full advantage of the opportunity where he said, he raised the bar and said, does anyone condemn you? Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. That was an opportunity. She could have missed the opportunity and went right back into the prostitution, but she didn't. She took full advantage and transformed. And the next time she shows up, the natural response to redemption is the song, the hip hop song. That automatically comes out of those who've been delivered. So I'm gonna demonstrate how to wield these weapons. I'm gonna play a song that has very specific lyrics. And when you couple the lyrics in song and what we're looking for, what RPG and Hollywood Studios is looking for, we're looking for Hollywood stars who not gonna sing the songs of defeat of the past. We got enough artists, enough people singing about born in sin and shaped in iniquity. We got enough people singing about we fall down and we get up. We got enough people talking about falling into the traps. Nah. Very, very, very few people wield the divine weapons of claiming the victory. It's called the Hollywood bar. These are spiritual weapons. So, let me give y'all an example. This just target practice. This what we do on the day-to-day. We put in reps in the sanctuary, the Hav-Life sanctuary. There's a recreation economy out here that our people have failed to tap into. Being children of the creator who uses the divine weapon of his tongue to speak life. And if we don't practice that skill and that ability, we lose the skill and the ability. But the two weapons go hand in hand. So let it be spoken, so let it be sung. I'll give you an example. Let me play you something. Divine weapon. I'm gonna have some pictures on the screen in the background. I have some pictures on the screen in the background because different people learn different type of ways. Some people are visual learners. Some people are auditory. They got to hear it. Some people got to say stuff over and over and repeat it. So I'm going to have some images that represent the same stuff that's being said in the song. Same stuff that's being read in the verses. It all comes together. It's called a sensory learning experience. Sensory learning. Do you see what I see? Behind me says Hollywood. Hollywood is a burning bush experience. Hollywood, the burning bush that is not consumed. I am that I am. Do you see what I see? I am that I am. Not the capital I, like E-Y-E. E-Y single I. Do you see what I see? E-Y single I. Because in the period on top of the single I is the holy wood burning flame. And he commands us in the word. He said, when you have a single I, your whole body will be filled with light. When you have a single I, E-Y, single I. When you have a single I, your whole body will be filled with light. That's what it's about. Rays of light. Let's go. This young lady, her name is Bree. This song is called I'll Be the One. I'll be the one. Do you see what I see? I'll be the one. I'll be the one to what? When the Creator says, who will I send?
You've been searching for someone who will stand in the gap.
You've been searching for someone who will stand in the gap.
And you've been searching for someone who will give you their all.
Searching for some who will give you their all.
Here I am, Lord.
Here I am.
Here's my life, Lord. You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one.
I will be the one.
I'll be the one. Oh, I'll be the one. You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one. Yes, I'll be the one. Oh, I'll be the one. Searching for someone who will stand in the gap. Oh God, yeah. You've been searching for someone who will give you their all.
Searching for someone to stand in the gap.
Here's my life, Lord.
Here's my life, Lord.
You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. You don't have to search no further now. I'll be the one. Yes.
You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one.
I'll be the one. You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one. I'll be, yeah. I'll be the one. I'll be the one.
I'll be the one.
The one you can.
The one you can use.
The one you can sing.
The one you can send.
The one with the yes you can trust.
The one with the yes you can trust. Let your yay be yay. The one with the yes you can trust.
The one you can sing.
The one with the yes you can trust. Yes, you can trust. The one you can use. place a seat at the King of Kings table. I owe you. E-Y-E-Y-I-O-U. I owe you a place at the King of Kings table. You don't have to look no further. You can count on me. Can we count on you? You can count on me. Can we count on you to stand in the gap? Can we count on you to say, I'll be the one. I won't fail you, Lord. When all hope is lost, you can count on me. I'll be the one you can send. You don't have to look no further. I'll be the one. Yes, I'll be the one. Oh, I'll be the one. You don't have to search no further. I'll be the one. Oh, I'll be the one. Oh, I'll be the one. You can find me. Many times, the King of Kings told the people they wasn't ready because they was blind. All through Revelation, it says they blind, deaf, and dumb. All while he was walking this earth, blind, deaf, and dumb. Revelation, he said, he that hath ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to my sanctuaries. He that hath ears, let him hear. So he's telling you there's plenty of people running around here thinking they spiritually connected, like the Pharisees who rebuked Mary Magdalene when she came to worship. I'm trying to let y'all know the power is in the divine weapons of the spoken word that he could use and the redemption deliverance song. But you can't sing a deliverance song until you have met the bar, like Mary Magdalene. Go and sin no more. Got a lot of people jumping around, shouting and hooping and hollering and writing all of these songs talking about, yo, this and that and this and that and this and that. And ain't nobody getting delivered. David danced before God because the children of Israel had been delivered. The Philistines had stolen the symbol of God's Spirit being with them, the Ark of the Covenant. David danced because they had retrieved the Ark of the Covenant and was bringing it back into the camp. They had been delivered. The divine weapon is brought out at the proper time and used in the proper situation. David wasn't dancing before God every time he went into the sanctuary. David wasn't dancing before God every time he heard music. No, when they were delivered. You got to get delivered. The redeemed sing a song that no man can sing. Transform, ascension, higher than man's human thoughts is God's ideal. So many people around here playing church but don't know how to wield the divine weapons to demolish the demonic strongholds, to get free, to be able to claim the deliverance. Then it's time to sing the redemption song. So we out here, we looking, we searching. We searching for some Hollywood stars to take through the training program, the ownership ascension program, the sanctuary cleansing program, so you can see what I see and hear what I hear through the Hollywood experience. Let's see if we can find. Let's see if we can find that key text. Who will I send? What's that? After I find it, I'll come back and I'll flip it for you once I find it. Remember, this is just target practice. It's a little exercise, getting in reps. Nothing major. Just getting in some reps before we get into what we really gonna get into today. So you gotta go practice. What you do in practice, you're gonna do in the game. How you gonna be able to perform and be a sharpshooter in times of need when you ain't putting in the work, putting in the practice. You ain't got to look no further. I'll be the one. I got a son out here. This year is his year. This year is his year. The heir apparent. Every round goes higher and higher. Every time the handoff, every time the baton is handed off, the next relay runner, every round goes higher and higher. With the divine shadow, we handed it off to you, y'all.